Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Minister, for appearing before the committee today, and thank you for all the work which you are doing on behalf of all women. We really appreciate having your voice on the cabinet table. Uh, this year of 2020, last 12 months have been difficult for everyone across the world, for all Canadians, but particularly women. They have felt the impacts of the COVID-19 and their lives have been affected adversely. They have been caregivers for their parents, they have been teachers for their children, work trying to make their ends meet. Minister, can you please discuss the number of measures that our government has taken to support Canadians, especially women, through this health crisis as we work towards recovery? Particularly, if you can discuss why the Women in the Economy Task Force is such a crucial piece.
Thank you so much, MP Zahid, and particularly for your leadership as Chair for Immigration and Citizenship Committee. That work is so important to our government and to our country's economic prosperity, and we appreciate having you at the table. In terms of the measures that have been implemented, the CERB, the wage subsidy, the CEBA loans, the women entrepreneurship funds, the changes in EI that have actually brought the number of women receiving EI close to 50% for the first time ever. The GBV funds that we were discussing, the supports given to increase pay for those on the front lines of the fight against the pandemic, vaccines. My goodness, there are 4 vaccines now, and those vaccines are going to help women who are caring and afraid for their loved ones and help them get back to work. In addition to the $1.5 billion that Minister Qualtrough announced, the funds will go to provinces and territories, have already gone to provinces and territories to support skills training for women in those hardest hit sectors. Those are some of the measures that our government's put forward. In addition to collecting disaggregated gendered data, these are going to be important pieces, foundational pieces to get our economy back. The Women in the Economy Task Force that Minister Phelan and Minister Fortier announced is made up of a group of women who bring a breadth of experiences to the decision-making table. Their voices are going to inform our government, particularly the ministers responsible in finance, to ensure that our recovery has the most practical and the most comprehensive understanding of how women are landing in the midst of the pandemic, but also how do we get women back on their feet? How do we get women into those early learning and childcare spaces? Those women are needed there. So perhaps we can train the women who've been hit in the hospitality sector and lost their jobs to become ELCC workers. But beyond that, we need to get more women into STEM fields, in trades, in engineering, in math, in science, and those fields are higher wage fields and they have significant labor shortages. So as for all the ways that women have been hit hard by COVID, Madam Chair, there are incredible opportunities ahead of us for women and for all Canadians. And with a feminist government in charge who's listening to the voices of diverse women, women are going to be okay. But it requires all of us to work together and to first and foremost beat the virus and ensure everyone who wants one get the vaccine.
Thank you,
Thank you
Minister.
so much. Thank you.